trying to keep this one in play. Vatira's not there.
No way, he's still up.
Zen's still up. Oh my!
Here's Zen up high. Takes it up. Zen across.
The flipper Dosen just fakes it out, leaves it for the man, the magician, the superstar. It's the signature shot!
Alexis Zen Bernier was one of, if not the greatest Rocket League rookie we have ever seen. But how did we get here? Zen would start his competitive Rocket League journey back during the shutdown due to COVID-19, where he would make a couple $100s in earnings. However, this kid's journey towards the pro seed would come to a stop. In RLCS Season X, the Fall Open qualifiers, Zen would play under a team called the Space Knights, alongside Seiko and Gaspo. However, this was not the original plan. It was supposed to be Azu playing under the Space Knights, but due to a scheduling conflict, Azu could not play in the final day of the qualifiers, and this is where Zen would step in, playing on Azu's account. Zen, however, was only 13, which was against the rules, where you had to be at least 15 years old to compete in RLCS events. Cyrus would punish Zen, giving him a year ban from playing competitively, and the funny thing is, they didn't even do that well in the tournament. Space Knights would go 2-1, not even coming close to qualify for the regional. However, this ban would not come into effect until he turned 15. This meant that Zen could not play in any events until he turned 16 years old. He could not play in RLCS for almost 3 years. However, once he turned 15 and was ready to serve his year-long ban, he started making some noise in the scene. Winning multiple side tournaments alongside other well-known European pros caught the eyes of many orgs. And on October 2nd, Zen would get signed to Team Vitality.
Notre histoire s'écrit ici. Vive for Victory.
Vitality would pick Zen up October 2nd, 2022, which was a bold decision as he was still banned until the spring split began, which was in 7 months. This proved how valuable Zen was even though he hasn't played in RLCS since he got banned. This pickup also meant that the current roster of Vitality, consisting of Alpha 54, Redosin, and Sizen, would change with Zen coming in. RLCS fans knew it wouldn't be Alpha getting kicked, and it would either be Redosin or Sizen, which wouldn't be determined until after the Winter Major, which was soon. However, let's go back to Zen. Johnny Boy, an RLCS caster well known for his show matches, would start them up again, with Zen being one of the most hyped up 1v1 players prior to this tournament. And during these show matches, with a very popular streamer hosting them, Zen would even get more eyeballs on his cardball expertise. And Zen was beating every single one of them. The community were blown away on how easily he was beating these well-respected pros, while also being so insanely consistent with Rocket League's most advanced mechanics. Just looking at some of these goals, you could just tell Zen was a whole tier above everybody else. There was just one question that was floating around. But can he do it in RLCS?
It's also the first regional, gotta give him time to work out the kinks in the armor for sure. But you also have to worry about the fake. Oh, Alpha, you gotta fake it through. Oh, the demos on the goal line from Vitality.
Only gets himself behind the ball, Slooby. Sends it high, sends it safe. Here's
No way!
Gets the double tap. He's awake. He's online. It's 2-1 Vitality.
Look at this angle from Zen. Gets that one over Oski. Gonna be a tough spot for a Tau as he's gotta save that one. Great bump. And Redosin gonna punch their tickets to the grand finals. Team Vitality, they've done it.
A 1-0. 5 without an answer. Zen looking to be the answer.
Here goes Zen again, though. He really has stepped up this game. He's moving pretty quickly, showing it. Oh my goodness, he's uncontainable.
Toe is finally back.
Save on a low 50 is massive for Team Liquid. Zen's
No
not
way. No
free area.
way.
And it's in for Zen. The defenders out, but they're both waiting for him. He's giving them the ball. Vitality are going to win this. They've done it. In their first regional with Zen, they are the champions of Europe.
The future is now.
This rookie would win his first regional he has ever played in, and in dominant fashion. With only the first and last series of the regional where it went to a game 5 or 7, all the doubters surrounding his presence would be silenced. Or were they? Even with this regional win, the expectations of this kid were so high. After beating the allegations that he wouldn't perform in RLCS, he was now getting allegations that he would not be able to play on LAN with the nerves he would have. However, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We need to see how Zen and Vitality play the rest of the split. Oh, he won the second regional. Let's check how they did in the last regional. What the fuck? Yeah, this kid just put up a 2016 LeBron performance in the first split he competed in. Winning all 3 regionals in a split has never been done before in NA or EU history. Until now. And coming into the spring split as Zen's LAN debut, he would... You know what? I can't explain how well he did in words. I'll just show you.
First game win. And
Oh, go on. Oh, no.
And they almost get another one as they have a laugh to themselves at the end of the game there.
R to raise ball to CRR. It was beautiful. ADG off the post. Nobody's around. And it's a breakaway chance. Zen wide open. There it goes. Vitality. Do you believe it?
You know, he does not. Bugden shoots. BDS, top of the kings of Europe.
And stay with it. Zen! 3 ball for Zen for the win!
Thinking twice, but here comes Zen. He's done it before. Can he do it again? It's Zen.
Top shot.
The dead ball is sent into...
He got beat in the corner. Altus! We're going to Champions Field to face BDS in the final. Oh, that guy threw cleanly past Exotic. There it is! It is Alpha 54! Clean for takeoff!
Final 5 opportunities. Another save for Vitality. It's a long shot. It's on target. It's a bracket reset.
All of our dreams.
On for the double commit from Vitality and sees more and more challenges. BDS now looking big, looking open. As open as the net is. Vitality, the third goal. Overtime is there.
Backboard, it has to be more. It has to be now. It's not now. It's surely going in. What?
Wow! The final 30 ticks now. It's a runaway goal. It's a counter-attack. It's Redoused from their mouths. Vitality with victory in their veins. Find success in Bugden.
Zen and Vitality would complete the perfect split, winning all 3 regionals and the spring major. However, this was not Zen's final goal. He wanted to be a world champion. The world championship would begin in a month. Vitality are entering the world championship as the favorites. Zen has already cemented himself as one of the greatest rookies the game has ever seen, and winning the world championship would make him the definite rookie GOAT. But before we dive into the 2023 World Championship, I would ask if you would like and subscribe, as it really does help me as a small creator a lot, putting multiple hours into these types of videos. However, with all my yapping out of the way, let's get back to the video. Entering the World Championship, Vitality would automatically be put into the group stage due to their incredible performance last major. And this is where their dominant run would begin.
It gets the clear out! Wide open! Zen does it all for Vitality, and they sweep Moist!
And it is Team Vitality who have kept this ball up. Well, let's see how that one works out. LJ tries to chase it. Alpha puts the ball down. Vitality have made it to the playoffs.
Now you will hear an almighty roar out? Maybe no. Huge clear from Carmine Corp.
They're in the trenches right now.
What is this? What? Are you kidding me? A disastrous onslaught from ZEN. Oh!
Alpha.
He's got another touch. Alpha puts Hero red and right way. Here's ZEN up high. Takes it up. ZEN across. Oh!
Seconds to go. Huge clear. Assurance for Team Vitality.
The Swarm have overtaken the blue wall. Coming for the fallen. It was not an easy series. It wasn't a clean series. And you can see it, the respect, the love, the emotion. Two of the greatest players to ever play this game. 7 years ago, we crowned our very first Rocket League World Champions. Over Zero, Lacinio, and the Mountain Grenovi. And since that historic moment, this sport has evolved to levels nobody ever thought was possible, both on and off the field. More regions have entered the competition. More teams now come to the World Championship. And more of you, esports greatest fans, fill arenas all around the world to watch the best in the world do what they do on that stage, all for the title of World Champion and the honor of holding this prestigious trophy. That trophy's been lifted by the legends of our sport. A dynasty has come and gone. And new rivals have emerged. The reigning champions are back for more. Vitality looks to make it 5 in a row. Rocket League Immortality is a mere 4-game victories away. This is your grand final. So fire up and let's roll!
Everything right now is just too good.
Tries to find something, but listen to this. Vitality. Monkey Moon goes long. 2 players committed. 2 matches won for Team Vitality.
The touch in. Here's Alpha off the side. Monkey throws himself in and then gets 2! Tries to get the flip. Redosen just fakes it out. Leaves it for the man, the magician, the superstar. It's the signature shot!
Watch it. Love it. You're all living in it. Welcome to the age of ZEN. Every single clear is getting them closer and closer. Team Vitality, they have done it. The best Rocket League team in the world. And you're
ZEN would become your 2022-2023 World Champion, while also being your World Championship MVP. In ZEN's 2 lands he has competed in, he has won both of them, and has an MVP in both, with 2 MVPs in the Spring Major. And apparently Jack from Gen G said this about ZEN before he got signed.
This is funny, because whoever gets this guy wins RCS. Like, it's not even a contest. Whoever gets this play might be the best player in the world, right? Even having to play RCS.
Yeah, he called it. Team Vitality, who was debatably the 3rd or 4th best team in EU, was elevated by a single rookie to be the best in the world. ZEN would silence any doubters, surpassing the already extremely high expectations of him before he would compete. They looked ahead to continue their dynasty going into Gamers 8, the land held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, after Worlds, which they had high hopes of winning as well, showing their complete dominance as well in the qualifiers, destroying every team. However, this run would not go as smoothly as their other RLCS runs. Vitality would have a rough start, losing to Oxygen, who were around the 5th to 7th best team in Europe. However, they would bounce back, sweeping the lower bracket, and Vitality would meet a familiar foe in the quarterfinals of the playoffs. Rule 1. The team they went to a 12-minute overtime, breaking for the longest overtime in RLCS LAN history. And Vitality would lose in a heartbreaker.
There, goal line clear, 1 demo, second one, the double demo and Alpha's on target! Vitality, what a recovery! Roas, midfield, who's bumping? No way! Shooting! No bump needed! It's simply an outplay! Or Alpha to the ground. Overtime in a game that we consider dead.
That should have been a Vitality win. They should have let it go in. Now Ross is there. He fakes the touch. Clears. Oh, the bitch! The wins! Put Vitality in the bin!
The ultimate twinigy of the Deathland Wasteland! Kaliz, you monstrous man!
After this loss to Rule 1, Vitality needed to move on from the loss and focus on next season. And they would be the only major team that wouldn't make a roster change when going to the next season, which makes sense. And entering the first major, Vitality would be the 3 seed from EU. Their struggles would start to be shown in the Swiss stage, going 2-2 in their first 4 matches, taking 2 tough losses from Furia and Falcons. They face NA 3rd best in the final round. If they win, they make the playoffs, but if they lose, they are out of the tournament. Fortunately, Vitality would beat LG in Game 5 fashion. They would meet Furia in the quarterfinals. Please pay attention to this matchup for the rest of this video, and beat them in a comfortable 4-1 fashion, showing that they strive when playing in front of a crowd. Vitality now face G2 to make the grand finals. And after some back and forth between themselves with multiple OTs, it would be a Game 7. And it enters
overtime, ladies and gentlemen. This one will be settled in the most dramatic fashion. Avoiding mistakes in these huge situations. Now here comes Zed. Flip reset, goes in front of the ball, but he can't get the bump because G2 are here. And it's open! G2 are gonna take it!
Vitality would lose to an open net, placing top 4 at the first major, which wasn't a bad result at all, but compared to last season, they wanted to win it all. Fast forward to the second major, the last one before the World Championship. Vitality would start red hot, going 3-0, beating Fury in the process. Now, because Vitality went 3-0 and was overall the 1 seed, they would face the 8 seed heading into the playoffs. And you wonder who that is? Yep, it's Furia. Vitality and Furia would have another rematch in the quarterfinals. And, well, I'll show you what happens.
The ball, Alpha, Vitality, counterattack, 50 by Furia, Yan can't find the backboard pitch he wanted.
And she lost, trying to set it up. Oh, no! Lost forces the error. Furia, the Kings of Sam, take down the defending.
This Furia and Vitality series was super entertaining. But in the end, Furia came out on top, and they started talking back. Nevertheless, Vitality still knew they still had the capabilities to be a top-tier team. And coming to the World Championship, they hoped to repeat the same success as they did last year in Germany. And this is their most recent run to conclude their 2024 season.
It's just the same thing over and over again. Vitality, 3 shutouts.
But a block is going to shut him down.
But there's a massive whiff! It's an enormous whiff! 4 minutes into overtime!
Nice block. Who's next to it?
Chicago!
Unfortunately, this video does not have a happy ending. ZEN and Vitality would go out of the World Championship 9th through 11th, which was their worst placement they have ever had in the year and a half the roster has been together. I feel so bad for ZEN. When you're winning all the time, the times that you lose hurt so much worse, especially with the massive weight of pressure he had on his shoulders. At the time of recording this audio piece, there has been no official change of the roster, but I do believe this roster will split for the next season. ZEN still has the talent to win another World Championship, but the offseason will determine where he will end up for this upcoming season in January. Thank you guys for watching this video until the end. I have a lot of videos I'm going to be cooking up for the off season because I hate it just as much as you guys do. Comment down below on some players, teams, or eras of videos I could create. I also stream on Twitch, talking and playing some Rocket League, so if you did enjoy this video, I would appreciate you to come check me out every once in a while. I will be streaming for the first couple hours that this video is posted. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video.